Ukraine launched drone and missile attacks on Russia's Kaluga, Kursk, Bryansk and Belgorod regions on the night leading to November 25. The General Staff of Ukrainian Armed Forces reported that its troops hit an oil depot in the territory of Kaluga region overnight. There is confirmation of the successful destruction of an oil depot in the Kaluga region. The results of combat work on other facilities are being clarified, the General Staff reported on Monday. Earlier, Russian telegram channels reported that Ukrainian drones were shot down in Kaluga, though with the regional governor reporting that debris from one of the drones fell on the territory of an industrial enterprise, resulting in fire. Russian Defense Ministry confirmed that 8 Ukrainian drones were downed over Kaluga. According to the head of the Center for Countering Disinformation under the National Security and Defense Council, Andrei Kovalenko, Ukrainian drones also attacked Kaluga's Typhoon plant, which is part of the Russian military-industrial complex. There were minor injuries during the incident. In separate incident, Ukrainian troops attacked Russia's Kursk region overnight with missiles and drones, including with ATACMS. According to Russian Defense Ministry report, 7 drones were downed over Kursk region. 5 more Ukrainian drones were shot in Russia's Bryansk region, while 3 others were downed over Belgorod region, the Defense Ministry revealed. Ukraine's security service showed the Associated Press on Sunday wreckage of the new experimental ballistic missile, which struck a factory in the central Ukrainian city of Dnipro on Thursday. The missile fragments of the missile called Orshnik, Russian for hazel tree, and which the Pentagon said is based on Russia's Rs-26 Rubesh intercontinental ballistic missile, have not been analyzed yet, security officials on site in an undisclosed location in Ukraine said. The AP and other media were able to see the fragments before they were analyzed. Charred, mangled wires and an ashy airframe the size of a large snow tire was all that remained of the weapon, which can carry either conventional or nuclear warheads. Ola, an expert with Ukraine's security service, said the fragments were found and taken away by investigators. It should be noted that this is the first time that the remains of such a missile have been discovered on the territory of Ukraine. That is, the specified object was not documented by investigators of the security service before, he said, speaking on condition that only his first name be used, in line with protocols. The specified missile is ballistic, moved along a ballistic trajectory, which was only affected by aerodynamic resistance, which resulted in damage to civilian infrastructure facilities and the infrastructure of the city of Dnipro in particular, he said. Ukraine's main intelligence directorate said it was fired from the 4th missile test range, Kapustin Yar, in Russia's Astrakhan region and flew for 15 minutes before striking Dnipro. The missile had 6 warheads, each carrying 6 submunitions. The peak speed reached was 11 Mach. A fire broke out on a Russian-owned Sukhoi Superjet 100-95LR, registered RA-89085 and operated by Russia's Azimuth Airlines aircraft at the airport in Antalya, Turkey. Russian media reported this. The fire started in the engine of the aircraft, which had arrived from the Russian city of Sochi. The incident occurred when the aircraft was landing at the airport. 87 passengers and 4 crew members were evacuated. There were no injuries. The cause of the fire is being investigated. The runway where the fire broke out at the airport has been closed for other aircraft to take off and land. Harrowing footage from the runways shows the plane engulfed in fire and smoke as passengers run away from the inferno with their bags in hand. Some passengers could also be seen riding down the plane's inflatable slide to exit the aircraft as quickly as they could. While the fire quickly spread from the engine, there are no reports of any injuries as a result, according to Turkey Today. All passengers were evacuated without injury, and thankfully, no one was harmed, Antalya Governor's Office Deputy Sut Sayatoglu told the local outlet. According to Russian telegram channels, the aircraft damaged its landing gear during an emergency landing at Moscow's Vnukovo airport a month ago. Officials have yet to state what caused the fire on the plane, which had originated from Russia, Sochi International Airport. But the incident occurred during a severe weather alert from the Turkish State Meteorological Service, which had warned of heavy storms in the area. This isn't the first time a Russian-made SSJ-100 Superjet has caught fire while landing during severe weather. In 2019, a Russian Aeroflot Sukhoi SSJ-100 Superjet was struck by lightning after taking off from Moscow, forcing the plane to make an emergency landing and erupt in flames at the Sheremetyevo International Airport. Of the 72 people on that flight, 41 were killed, with several passengers accused of delaying the evacuation effort by trying to save their luggage.